dark hat last time, so I decided to go with something a little bit more light, on the lighter side. I don't know, just kind of give you guys a different variety of what I have. I may go with something a little more rustic next time. We'll see what happens.
Really, huh?
Yeah, I mean.
You really answered that question like that?
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix did it. He's my favorite.
How were you guys able to maintain your defensive pressure throughout, even though you had big leads from the start of the game?
We were just, we just kept telling each other to not play the score, to respect the game and worry about us, and and just continue to play the defense that we've been playing over the last 7 games, and just keep it up. And a team like that, they're a great rebounding team. We wanted to just limit those guys and make the shots that they took tough and control the boards, man. I feel like we did a really good job, especially Luke and CP and JJ. Those guys were really into the ball tonight.
Over the last couple of years, one of the criticisms about you guys is that maybe you guys don't always look like you're having a lot of fun, but
who said that?
People, I don't know.
People like who? Like you?
People like me, yeah, sure.
Like you, so that doesn't matter.
But with guys like Allen, it seems like every time there's a play that gets made, like your bench is up, everybody's on their feet.
Everybody's happy. We want to see each other, excel and succeed out there, and it's cool to see we have such a deep team this year. And everybody's here for one reason, and when everybody's on the same page like that, it's fun to play basketball that way. And we got a lot of guys who are experienced, and now guys have to sacrifice some stuff. And if we're going to sacrifice and have a chance to win, our ultimate goal, then that's fine. Okay, all right. Team conversations with the team. I know we all voted, and we're proud of the country that we live in. We just want to make it a better one. That's it.
Chris, same thing?
I didn't hear your question.
Can you share at all? Doc talked to us about it, that he said he talked to you guys. He went out at length about what he thought about the election. What he shared with you guys and what it meant to you?
I talked about it this morning, shoot around, and being a father, a parent, it's tough. It's tough. Things he comes home from school, the questions he asks, and we sat and we watched everything yesterday. So, it definitely makes you question things, evaluate different things, but it's a tough time right now, and I think we all just got to figure out ways to communicate and come together, and it's tough.
Chris, on the court, is there a different level of fun and joy that you guys are having? It seems like as a group, whether it's the bench up after every big play.
It is. We talked about it during the game. We talked about it post-game, but we are having a lot of fun right now, and I think a lot of that has to do with our defense. The part about it is that we will hit adversity at some point, and it's crazy. As much fun as I'm having right now, that's all I'm thinking about. You know what I mean? Is that when that does happen, seriously, how are we going to react? And that's the thing. I don't know.
No, it's like you mentioned that adversity is coming. I mean, when you look at the schedule and you see, no practices, long road trips and stuff like that, is that the stuff that kind of goes through your mind is like, it's coming at some point?
No, I don't think about that. I'm just saying, like, every game's not going to be a 30-point lead. It's not going to be a 40-point lead. You know what I mean? And so, seeing what we're doing right now is pretty cool because there's a sense of urgency, whether we up 10, whether we up 15, and the communication that's going on with our team, both units, it's fun. It's really fun, and I'm thinking, when that adversity does hit, we will be ready.
Chris, the starters got some quality rest tonight. Obviously, going into OKC on Friday, how does that set you guys up to obviously beat the team that's handed you the only loss this year?
I don't think one has anything to do with the other. I'm glad we didn't go into triple overtime or 4 overtimes or nothing like that. But we know how tough it is to play in OKC. Those guys have been playing extremely well. But for us, it's something that Doc's harped on since day one that he's been here, is that it's a business trip for us. And we got to go there with a single mindset and win it Friday night.
Chris, it looks like the best stretch of basketball that I can remember with you guys. Does it feel like this might be the best you guys have kind of played
Yeah,
together?
it does, because our defense, like, we're excited about our defense. We talk, we communicate. And the biggest thing too, like I keep saying, like, I guess because Doc has been our coach for a while, we actually listen to him a lot more than he probably thinks. But one of the things that he always says is the next play, get to the next play. And I think we're starting to become a team like that when they score, we're not harping on it and stuff like that. We get to the next play.
Chris, do you feel that your team is playing like a dynamo in that the starters started, get the big lead, and yet the bench comes in and maintains it?
I think we're just feeding off of each other. Our first team has been pretty good, but it's fun for me to actually watch our second unit and those guys come in. I've always said when I come out the game, it's not like, dang, I'm coming out. You tag it in. If you watch wrestling or whatever, you tag a guy in. So I think that's what we feel like. When guys come out, it's not like, man, I'm coming out. You feel like the guy that's coming in for you is your teammate, and they're gonna play just as hard as you are.